Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashley, your Bioderma skincare expert. Welcome to a minute of skin couch session. COVID-19 really created a tremendous change in our life, and we do now understand the importance of self-protection and also be responsible is the new tagline of 2020. But the good news is, slowly the rates of infections begins to slow down, and in some hit areas, early signs of recovery are reappearing, which is, I would say, it is good news. Now, city is slowly coming back to life. The traffic in Dubai is back. Footfall of the malls are picking up, and of course, Dubai Metro is back on track. And also, in short, we are slowly adapting what is new normal. And one of this new normal is wearing a face mask. Now, but unfortunately, frequent wearing of face mask can actually irritate your skin, and I'm talking about some other girls that is very sensitive on wearing mask that can cause them problems. And today we are going to talk about it. Now, face mask may be irritating your skin and how to stop it. Also, from maskne to rosacea, there are a few different ways wearing a face mask can actually be causing an irritation in your skin. And there are some steps that you can take to prevent it from happening, or some treatment that you can do if you have some irritation because of the face mask. Wearing a face mask frequently can actually cause a maskne. Acne that is caused because the mask traps the dirt and the oils in the pores. And also wearing the mask can also cause a condition such as biliaria and rosacea. Now, emollient moisturizers and prescription medication can actually help you to prevent maskne. Now, as more places begin to open up and wearing a mask is becoming the routine, and of course, it is becoming part of our life, and unfortunately, your skin may develop maskne. Now, maskne, this is a term that is used to describe in the area of a mask that is worn. Now, maskne is due to the wearing of a mask every day, all day, and it can actually create you an acne. That's why they call it maskne. One of the cause of maskne is acne mechanica. Now, physical manipulation and pressure on a mask on the skin can actually trigger an acne. Now, also with a combination of friction, occlusion, and of course, an emotional stress due to the COVID-19, you are having a perfect recipe for acne because being a chronic inflammatory disease resulting in a chronic skin disruption and any stress on the skin and of course in a system overall can actually exacerbate this condition. Now, this stress is known to trigger facial flare-ups such as acne, eczema, seborrheic dermatitis. And if you've been in my video or session, I always advise that if you are suffering already for skin condition, any of these, if you have eczema, seborrheic dermatitis, or acne, stress is the main cause why you are having an acne. Now, you also have to be to understand that when you are stressed, it can actually create hormonal disruption that is also one way of causing you to have an acne. And of course, acne mechanica, it means that when you have this physical friction plus you have a stress, so you are actually creating this trigger why you are having a maskne. So this is what it means about acne mechanica. Now, the second thing of causing you to have a maskne is miliaria. Now, miliaria is also known as the heat rash. Now, miliaria can also result into occlusion of sweat under the mask. Now, mask wearing can lead into a local alteration of the skin biome, which is the mask. When you use the mask, of course, it will cover the skin and it will subjected into an elevation of your CO2 level, and also when you elevated the CO2 level, it will increase the humidity plus a higher temperature, and more bacteria and microbiomes from your mouth and respiratory system. Now, I just wanted for you to understand the difference between the acne and miliaria. Unlike the acne, which is more immunological, complicated, now miliaria is actually a direct result from the immune system responding to trap dead skin cells, bacteria, and sweat salt in the opening of your skin that they are not belong. Also, rosacea. In addition to the triggering of acne flare up, the alteration of the skin microbiome by using the mask can actually trigger and can also worsen people who are suffering from rosacea, perioral dermatitis, as well as seborrheic dermatitis. Seborrheic dermatitis is like a dandruff-like facial redness with matching with the scaling in the skin. Now, rosacea is very unique because a chronic inflammatory disease that results from the skin barrier dysfunction and also an overactive local immunal response, and the hypersensitivity nerves around the blood vessels can actually causing them to widen persistently, now resulting into a chronic facial redness. And the same issue will arise with the wearing of mask every day. And this is the reason why some people, when they are suffering from rosacea and perioral dermatitis and seborrheic dermatitis, when they wear mask, it can actually trigger and they can actually worsen their condition. So now you know what is causing the maskne. The next step should be how you're going to prevent it, and if you already have it, what is the treatment? Now the best thing you can do is to apply an emollient cream. Now skin irritation with the mask is mostly common along with the bridge of the nose and also in the central cheeks. Now with the flexible nose piece is secured into place. Now during this moment, you can actually minimize this irritation by using a very thicker emollient cream such as Vaseline, or a high concentration of urea would be the best. And you can apply this into the area to the augment skin barrier function to provide a lubrication and a junction of the mask within the skin. Now, when you apply this a thicker moisturizer along with the damaged area, it would be really help you, and it would really create a relief, a total relief if you have this irritation in that area I told you about. Now, the second thing is a moisturizer, or applying a moisturizer, especially for those people who are suffering from acne and rosacea. Dermatologist is actually recommending that lighter consistency of moisturizer is very, very good in order for you to treat and also to avoid any kinds of breakouts or rosacea flare up. And also, it is very ideal if you are suffering from acne. It would be really ideal if you are using a moisturizer that is anti-acne and also an ingredient which is containing salicylic and purified nano sulfur would be really great. Now, bear in mind that one of the main issues that arises of wearing a mask all day can actually cause damage in the skin barrier. Now, the best way to avoid acne or rosacea flare up is you have to understand that for this disease like rosacea and acne, this both can actually instigate and propagates the abnormal inflammatory response. So the first thing you must do is restoring that skin barrier is always the key, which means that applying oil-free moisturizer, it is a must, and especially you have to do this in a frequent basis, and you have to do this in a daily basis, and twice daily is a must. Now, other best thing you can do is to cleanse and exfoliate your skin. Now, when you remove the mask, you have to make sure that you gently cleanse your skin and also try to exfoliate your skin. I'm talking about the gentle exfoliation in order for you to really remove that impurities, that dead skin cells, that oils, that dirt that is really sticking in your skin. And if you do this, you can actually avoid this from having any kinds of damages and any kind of things that can actually clog your pores. That is the main reason why you are having an acne developed. Now, make sure also that when you are using washable mask, you have to make sure that when you remove the mask, make sure to gently cleanse it and exfoliate it, because it is very, very important. Now, also making it a routine of having a clean mask every day, it is very, very ideal. And also, certainly, that buildup of oil, dead skin cells that is sticking up in your mask, it can actually create like clogness. And when you reuse it, a dirty mask that can accumulate bacteria, and that bacteria may actually causing an acne in your skin. And of course, if you have an acne, it can actually irritate your skin further. Okay. Now, last thing that you can do is to use a prescription medication. Now, persistent irritant contact dermatitis can actually increase the risk of skin infection, and that constant rubbing and irritation can actually elicit a herpes cold sores outbreaks in those who get them. But not to see this as the biggest and, of course, the most persistent issues, but a chronic inflammation that can lead into a long-standing discoloration is another issue, because that constant rubbing and also irritation can actually cause a post-inflammatory pigmentation alteration, especially for those who have a darker skin. We have some, but no amazing treatment for this disfiguring outcome, which can be quite disabling. Now, to summarize, the prevention and treatment is to apply an emollient moisturizer. Apply a moisturizer, especially if you are prone for acne, and also always clean your skin, and if you can do, exfoliate. And also, it should be a mild exfoliation, of course. And also, if you wear washable mask, make sure that you wash it, and also always use a clean mask. It is very important. And also use a prescription medication, especially if you are suffering from contact dermatitis, because when you have a contact dermatitis, it can actually create, or it can increase, or it can promote a skin infection. So now we just finished our topic for today, which is the mask causing acne, or maskne. I hope you like this video, and if you have any question, I appreciate if you can write your comment down below. And for those who manage to contact me privately, I appreciate your comments, and also I will do everything to cover your concerns. And for those ladies who manage to send me a private messages, I hope that all my advice you it really helped you a lot. And also for those girls who still didn't manage to contact me and they really wanted to talk to me privately, you can also reach me in my Facebook and my Instagram account. All you have to do is to drop your message, contact me, and you can see my number over there. And please, if you have any question, I appreciate if you can share it with me, so that next time we can talk about it all together. For now, I would like to say thank you so much. Have a nice day and good night. Bye.